Well, cities, towns, and school districts in Hamilton County could find themselves reworking their proposed budgets for 2026.
Last week, the Hamilton County Auditor notified communities there about an error in how the county applied the new property tax formula from the state. So all this could mean less property tax revenue for communities with more expensive homes.
13 News State House reporter Emily Longnecker is here to explain. Emily, I know a lot of people hearing this and saying, what?
Yeah, so the Hamilton County Auditor called it an honest mistake that he said happened as they were trying to implement the new changes that came with this new property tax law, SEA 1. This miscalculation involves homes that are valued at over $600,000. Now, before the new property tax law, homeowners who had a home valued over $600,000 got a smaller deduction on any of their home's value above that $600,000. That deduction was 27.5%. Under the new law, it's now a flat 40% deduction on the entire home's value, no matter how high. The mistake, in simple terms, happened because the Hamilton County Auditor's Office didn't apply the new rule correctly. They used the old rate instead of the new 40% flat one. Bottom line, the Hamilton County Auditor's Office calculated a higher property value because they didn't correctly apply the new law. So this means when they correct the property values under this new 40% flat rate, that means the numbers will be much lower. So that means less property tax revenue for local governments, some bigger tax breaks for homeowners with those higher valued properties.
Oh, it's so complicated.
It is.
So could this impact proposed budgets for next year? I mean, how close is the impact?
Yeah, because cities and towns and schools are trying to figure out their budgets right now. So especially in cities and towns that have a lot of homes valued over $600,000, you're going to see some of them that could have to go back to the drawing board and adjust some things for sure.
So what happens now? Could this put some budgets on hold?
Right, exactly. It could, or at least they have to figure some things out. Right now, the county auditor's office is reworking some of their numbers. They say they're diligently trying to finalize these new numbers so that communities can move forward with their budgeting process. So once they figure out these numbers, the auditor has to have a public hearing on the new home value numbers, right? And then they have to get those new numbers certified by the state. So the public hearing is set for September 26th. So we've got a minute here.
Yeah. You're kind of walking through the bureaucracy of everything too.
Right. And we remember that property tax law, that new one, it had a lot of different things and different changes and whatever. Right. So they were, trying to implement all of these changes.
Right.
And they called it pretty complex. And it turns out, it was. And it was complex. It's been complex to put into practice.
And you wonder how many other counties might be running into, if not that issue, another issue that we'll hear about in the coming weeks. All right.
All right.
Thanks,
Emily.
All right. See you.